Hello everybody, and welcome back to Amnesia, where we are going to be severely unhappy with what's going on here. Because we have to go to the choir, and the choir is one of the worst locations in the game. I mean, it's not actually like a bad location, it's just that it's incredibly tense. Yeah, that's right. Water monster. Loud. You done down there? Can I pull it back up now? Did you get nice and fed there? Thank you. Let's take this. Can I grab it? Do I need I might need to go. Oh, no, there we go. Don't know why that took. Can I combination does not work. So I need something else to finish that combination though. Ooh, this is a really dark hallway that we're going down towards. Oh, where's this transition? Transept. I don't remember the transept actually, so this should be good. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought. Probably not. Maybe once the Lovecraftian horror gets the other Lovecraftian horror. Oh. Oh. This is the area that I thought was the chancel, actually. Maybe the chancel is the choir. Oh.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Yeah. She. Nice. I don't remember if there are any monsters in this area. Probably are. I know this has a lot of, yeah, creepy sounds. Starting to run a little bit low on the old, Ew, what is going on here? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Torture devices. It's also a piece of orb. Oh, beautiful. Texture and color are constantly changing. Yeah. So we have, nice torture devices. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. God. So I need... Can we scoop it up in our glass? No, so we need to... So we need to come back here, actually, which is less than ideal. Because I need to, we might get the other items for that puzzle in this area. Because we haven't seen them yet. Also, we just have this constant, like, whining sound, like, drone in the music track here, which is very disconcerting as well. What's down here? It would be nice to get a bit more oil as well, actually. Let's hit that. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, is this another piece of... We also noticed the, like, pieces of orbs and everything have, like, this whining as well. Kind of around them. Kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. Ugh. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Again, like, medieval torture is... And we can actually have fun with this one. Yeah. Oh, well, we've broken our sanity. Okay, that's probably not what we wanted to do, actually. But, I'm sure we'll be okay. As soon as we get out of there. Do have to go up those stairs. But we're not going to go up those stairs just yet because we have this third door. Man, we're going to get so... Like, if there is a monster down here, we're just straight up messed.
The cradle is ready. Good.
Gee, I wonder what that is.
How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
No.
Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not
Yeah.
bad man.
Yeah.
Accident.
He set a man on fire.
Purely by accident.
My fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
I need to pick up more tinder.
We are dealing with monsters here.
Alexander, you're one to talk about monsters. Yeah. Again, you're one to talk about monsters. Oop.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
Juicy. Let's see what this one says. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impale... It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. I am profoundly not comfortable with that. But we're not done with the torture yet, by the way. So I hope you guys are good with that. Because, yeah, we got more monster. Well, oh, we noticed that the body's gone. I thought the body was added, actually. But we have to go up these stairs. Oop. Daniel does not do well with stairs. Come on. What? Oh, this is a pleasant landing. What's behind this door? A study. Let's close that door. Tinder. Tinder. There's the rope. There's a note. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, and it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, and then strike again. Subside, I think. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. The amnesia drink. Yeah. You're all beautiful. I am so glad that that's something we were a part of. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. What's with all these, like, books that are just crashing around here? It's strange. Alright, let's pick up this rope. Oh, string, cord thing. So we have the jar on a string now, which means we can lower it down into the pool of blood, which was through that door, I believe. Yeah, let's just take it as fast as we can, to be honest. I don't want to spend any more time in here than I really need to. I've already been in here for... I mean, thankfully, like, again, this isn't the most dangerous location ever, so, you know, fair enough. Pool of blood, though. Ew. Can I... This needs to be purified first. I'm not sure how to do that. Pretty sure we're done here now, though. Because that's all these rooms. So, back out of the transept we go. So I think the chancel might be the actual choir area, which happens to be one of the most dangerous locations of the game. Thank heavens for that. But we did have the other door as well. Why are you still... Never mind. We need to figure out the way to scoop off the mucus from that, too.
You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transept. Go to the
Oh.
and find the rest.
No, okay. So the choir's the other door. The chancel is where you have to go.
Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important to you.
I didn't ask.
Baron
Okay.
Alexander sustained my soul in this dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Yep. Well then. That's... Alright, well. So this is the next big opportunity for me to die. Because the choir sucks. Like, this is without a doubt like my least favorite location of the game. It's not like if you use your you can't use your lantern at all, basically, because if you do, you get monsters on you. And there are monsters in there anyway. Ooh, more tinder. And they like try to trick you because they have the like torches that you can light in there as well, and if you do, you get monsters. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in the silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. And I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Yeah, I'm sure we're not sympathetic to you at all. Vider taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Vaya claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? And I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. And optimism is a most hopeful feeling, but I must retain it. And I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vaya told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer vitae and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. Oh, choir, yeah. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood, and I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture system. That's what the blood we have is for. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong, and I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Carrick. I will have to address Vire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain. Ah, so that's what's on the that's what's on the bone. So yeah, we have to Great. I love the choir. No, this is my least favorite location. This is alright. So I'm probably gonna be very quiet during this section. I'm just gonna warn you guys right now. And like, all apologies for that. I am going to be too focused on trying to not lose my complete, like, composure. And the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Sure, okay. Let's there's a paper on this one.
15th of August, 1839.
We blacked out for this one.
Blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Oh.
Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer.
But is he, though?
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate.
Alexander.
Cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Daniel, I think you're enjoying this a little too much. Alright, well.
Please, I didn't do anything.
Get him.
Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the lines. Leave the man cry.
Wow, you are really getting into this too much.
Now you see.
Yeah, you need to.
I did well. One life for another.
Uh.
You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
That worked. Oh, the door just opened on us. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a... Yeah. Oh god.
There isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, are we back now? Are we... Yep, he's got physics. And there's another one. Where did they come from? 'Cause they definitely... Oh. Oh, you sneaky game, you. Yep, descend into the choir. Oh god. Alright. You guys are gonna have to probably be on your own for this. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Well, why don't you just down some laudanum? That'll surely help you. Yeah. Yeah. So, we can't light anything.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge.
We also have
How do you just
some bottomless pits here.
Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
And they taunt you, yeah, by giving you oil and tinder boxes down here too. It's like, but you can't light anything because if you do, you're going to get found. Oh god. I hate this spot so much. Because I don't even remember, like, where you all need to go and what you all need to do. And then there's no actual... So this game does have, like, stereo kind of surround sound, but this stomping music track that indicates there are monsters around doesn't have locational, like, thingamajigger. So it doesn't indicate, like, what direction they're stomping around from. God damn. Oh, let's calm down. We're gonna get another one over here, though. I still haven't, like, there's 3 more orb pieces. I think one of them is through here. Okay, well, we made it to the first door. Maybe not the best idea to close them up.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the
Why do we have to
victim
listen?
shall die, you can smash their limbs with
Seriously?
a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No.
Thanks, Daniel, for your concern.
The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Oh. Are we back? Alright, well, let's see what this one has for us. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Yeah, how's that for mercy? Now we have to find 2 more of these, because we have 2 more orbs. I might keep this episode going until I finish the choir or die naturally. So it's might end up being a bit of a longer one because I'm taking this slowly so as to not get jumped. Let's check out the other side here. Might be another door this way. This thing too is like great. Oh, no. We have... Can we... Nope. I think you can actually jump up on there. Like, I think you can. But... not from here. You can't jump up on this either. So this was the wrong way. And now we're kind of cornered. Because I don't know where this monster is. Like right in front of me. It's like... This is Silent Hill Fog, the area, as well. So it's like they could come out of nowhere, basically. Don't start talking, Daniel. It's literally the last thing we need. And it's a big area, too. It's like so massive. Everything about this is awful to me. I hate it. This is, without a doubt, I mean, because it's effective, to be honest. Like, this area... Although that is admittedly less effective and more annoying. Where are you? Are you like around the corner? Oh, there he is. Oh, come on. That's exactly where I need to go to. Going to move away so that I can actually make my progression. This is why this spot sucks so much. Because the monsters just spawn. Like, it's not one consistent monster who just kind of patrols around. They spawn at certain locations, certain times. And then they patrol. Are you still down here? I don't know. Are we good? Am I moving towards him? This is the other side of that crumbled bridge. Come on. Here's a, how can you break it open? Can we break it with the, there we go. Poison gland. Yeah, we need the, so that's another one of the things that we need for Agrippa. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah. Let's not. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Let's not light the lantern, actually. It was already a bad idea. Here's our piece of orb. And let's not light that either, because that would be silly. Actually, so I'm gonna call it here, and hopefully finish the choir next time. So yeah, thanks everybody. We might have an incredibly short episode next time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.